okay. I'm tired too. Hello, folks. Welcome to Joker's Wild Wednesday. I was a little confused in my scheduling. I was saying I meant to say that we were going to start at the top of the hour in January, first of the year, but I might have said December on the chat, and I was off. All right. Anyway, but yeah, but in January we'll start at the top of the hour because the reasons for waiting 20 minutes, they're not around anymore. All right. So I have tonight limonada fresca, pineapple guava from Mike's. I should have waited to turn these lamps on. Here is the can. It's they said they're trying to they say on the website they're trying to replicate these Mexican push carts. If you go to cross the border into Mexico during the summer, these guys walk around, they got these things with crushed ice, and they put it in a glass and they pour like fruit over it or fruit flavor, and the people sip it. I'm not going to go to Mexico and sip anything with ice from tap water. They always told me don't ever drink water or any ice because the ice comes from water down there. So I never did. But this is 5.8%. I'm sorry, 5% even alcohol. It's made in Arizona. So let me put that in the banners. So Mike's Hard Limonada Fresca. It's a long title. Pineapple. It's too long of a title. Pineapple Guava 5%. So I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana flavored malt beverage reviews. Claude is in, it looks like California.
No,
Colorado.
Yeah, I got up at 2:00 this morning to catch a limo to the airport, Raleigh-Durham, flew back to Denver, and we just got back like a couple hours ago. It's amazing when you go from sea level to a town that's as high as 12,060 feet. It's like you're so tired.
Right. Okay, folks, so if Claude's kind of out of it tonight, you'll know why. All right.
I'm always a little bit out of it, but it's okay. But how about those Broncos?
Yeah, I don't discuss the Broncos.
They won. They won Monday night.
I know. I watched the highlights.
Oh, baby. Should I talk about the first? When you've had a long day, you're jet lagged. You've been traveling.
Wait. Sorry. Let me pour this. I'll show y'all what it looks like when I pour it. It's going to be clear. It's clear. No coloring added.
Is that Mike's? Is that a beer flavored, a malt flavored beverage?
Yeah, flavored malt beverage.
Okay.
I think it's got a little bit of yellow number 5 added. Actually, it's got a little greenish color.
It's very popular. I see it everywhere.
Very popular. And one more thing about Mike's. They use real Meyer lemons, real cane sugar, and only natural flavors. No artificial flavoring or things like that. Oh, and there's Beverage Ramble. Hello, Beverage Ramble in Georgia.
Hey, what's up?
The man, the legend.
Hello, Claude. Hello, Mr. T. Been a while.
Claude. Yes, it has been a while. Go back, Claude, to what you were saying. I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. It's not the beer I'm going to talk about tonight, but I went back to my fridge here. We just got back. We've been traveling all day or early morning. And the first beer I had, not the beer I'm going to talk about, I think is the most underrated, inexpensive, most wonderful beers in the world.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I bought the other day, last Thanksgiving, I bought two 6-packs, 6-ounce pint cans for me and my brother. We were over there watching, my lousy Giants. But yeah, that is a great deal. $5.49 a 6-pack. You can't go wrong with that, man. You cannot go wrong with hams.
And there's a real snob thing about when you tell people about hams and everything, because it's so inexpensive. But you and I, we drink enough beer to know good beer from the water hose beer. You know, I mean, just dribble water.
Like Big Flats. Like
Yeah.
Big Flats.
Yeah. I got to tell you, this is an
Don't say that word on my channel, please.
Oh, you mean Kirkland's Signature Light? You mean?
Yeah. So this was my first. This was that, you know, when you've had a long, really tiring jet lag day, and you just want that first beer.
Yes.
This was it, and I'll tell you, it's excellent. It's excellent. But I'm not going to talk about that tonight. I found a can of truly superior beer from Novo Brewery. I don't know if I've talked about this before. This beer. It's a beautiful can. Look at that can. Isn't that amazing? It's a Brazilian brewery in San Diego, and I bought a 6-pack back to Colorado, and that's what I'm going to be discussing tonight. And
the mango beer.
It's a mango beer. They make many different fruit-flavored beers and kombuchas. Really, a lot of kombuchas.
Kombucha. What's the ABV on that?
What a very good question. It is 7%.
All right.
And this is one of those nights when I want to buzz. So
yes,
I'm very happy.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I just want
to. Folks, I'm not promoting that, by the way.
You know, we're all adults here. You know, I'm big on adults being treated like adults. We can have a drink. We can talk about the drink. We can get a buzz.
I had somebody wanted to be my friend on Facebook 2 days ago, and then he comes in there. His first comment is, "I'm worried about you, bro. You're losing weight. Your eyes are sunken in. You drink." I was like, I don't need Facebook friends like this. You know, I didn't ask.
Join the Peace Corps. Will you leave me alone?
Right. I didn't ask. I never responded to him. I was like, I didn't.
You got to watch your health. Believe me, those people like that, I can't deal with.
I didn't respond. I did not respond because when somebody approaches me in that manner, I don't entertain that. Okay. Anyway,
I'm an adult. Treat me like an adult. You don't have to pass legislation to tell me how many bowel movements I need or whatever. Just, you know, if I want to have a drink, I'll have a drink. I'm not going to go out and drive. I am not going to drink to excess.
Right.
I'm a productive, intelligent human being. And if I want to drink, I've made that adult decision. Why is that? Yeah.
For me, and I'm that way. And most of the times, guys, I'm home. Because I don't plan. I'm not one of those knuckleheads who's gonna do some craziness. If I am gonna do, you know, whatever, I know I'm staying at someone's house overnight, and then I'm up in the morning, then I'm on my way. So, But yeah, I'm the same. I'm usually home. I'm just chilling and just relaxing.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you drinking? What are you tasting tonight?
Tonight, I have the drive-through. I got the drive-through red ale from Joseph Brown Brewing. Forgive the lighting, guys. I just I had to make some adjustments to my furniture here in my little man cave, you want to say. But forgive the lighting if you can see it. The drive-through red, dry hop red ale. This is from Joseph Brown, but actually Gordon Birch.
Gordon Birch. Isn't that a California brewery?
San Jose.
Okay. Yeah.
Gordon Birch. Yeah.
Now, in the San Diego airport, they have a beer garden in there from the sky.
Yes, and this is one of their signature beers. Not signature, but one of the other beers from Gordon Birch that are pretty.
Birch. Gordon Birch.
Gordon Birch, and it's one of the beers that known for is a American red ale. Sorry, comes in 7.2% ABV. I bought one can of this, but it goes for about I think a 6-pack goes for about maybe $8.99. Obviously, prices like you recently talked about, Jay, is starting to slowly go down lower, but one of many beers that are sold exclusively at Trader Joe's. You have the Bolson brands. You have their with their IPA. I wish the HLV was still around. That was a good one.
It was a good one. Heavy lift vessel.
You have, of course, you got Simpler Times, lager. I don't see the Pilsner anymore for whatever the reason.
Nope.
But the Bolson ones that's from Rhinelander. But the one from Joseph Gordon Bruges. You have this. You have this one. You have their Hefeweizen. You got their Winter Rider thing is out right now. And trying to see what any other beer. Their Stockbridge, their stout, and a few others. But as you know, recently it just seems when those of you go to Trader Joe's, like their beer section slowly has.
Yeah, no, I feel like I waste my time every time I go there. What is your ABV on this one?
7.2. But I think this year, and I think I've noticed now with them, just like with some of the other beers that come out with the holiday stuff, it's like while supplies last, it just seems. Like with their cookie butter ale, it was like while supplies last, and I've asked, they're going to bring that back to say, well, we don't know.
Yeah,
and
I know. I went over there last week, and they didn't have it. Nope.
And it's now, but this week they're supposed to bring their Trader Joe's Vintage Ale, which I might get this weekend, so I can review just to have, you know.
Now I did find that. $5.99. Hello, William in North Carolina.
Hello, William. What's up, my friend?
How you doing?
You could live in Colorado with all that flannel, William.
I am cold.
Yes, it is very chilly here in Georgia as well.
It's turned
even colder in North Carolina.
It's cold. The whole country's cold right now.
I was more cold natured
supposed to warm up this weekend.
It was 22 degrees this morning.
All right.
North Carolina.
All right, William's got the floor.
I become more cold natured after my health challenge in problems. I'm really cold natured, and anyway, good to be on here tonight. And what I have tonight is the Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA.
Good beer.
I love
Right
that.
out of Delaware.
Love that beer.
I got a 6-pack at Total Wine recently that I get email coupons from them, and you can get $2 off on a 6-pack. I got a 6-pack can of this, and this is my last one. I've thoroughly enjoyed them, and so I'll.
That comes in at what number?
Even 6%.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I see that sometimes in the tall cans, but usually it's the 90-minute that I see in the tall cans.
Yes, they're the Sam Calagione,
60-minute.
The owner is a pretty high-profile guy. You'll see him quite a bit on in the
Sam Calagione.
Yeah,
right.
the former owner.
A former, okay. Probably as far as high-profile owners in craft beer, other than you got Boston Beer Company. His name escapes me at the moment.
Cox.
Yeah, but probably the two most profiled owners in craft beer. But anyway, that's what I have tonight.
All right, that sounds like a good choice, actually. All right, so now we're going to go through the products. I poured mine. It's got this kind of greenish yellow thing, gray thing going. Now, I think it says that they have coloring added. Let me see. Limonata Fresca. Premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified color. Okay, gotcha. FD&C yellow number 5. I knew it was yellow number 5.
RFK is going to get rid of all that food coloring.
No, I don't believe so. All right, so it's got passion fruit, looks like, and lemon, pineapple, and of course lemonade is their main fruit. Meyer lemons. It says, all right. So anyway, this came out in 2024. This is their new Limonata Fresca series, and I'll show you the website real quick. Then I'll give a quick rundown of the flavor. It's not going to take too long because it's not too complicated. One of these flavors has your name on it.
Ooh.
So they produce a lot of stuff, the original, of course, from about 25 years ago. Then all these flavors. And if you want to get a good value, don't get the bottle because it's only 11.2 ounces. Get the can because they're 12 ounces. Then they got these that are supposed to taste like Freezy Pops. And they do taste like Freezy Pops, but I don't want to drink a Freezy Pop. All right. That's the one I've got, the pineapple guava. So the new pineapple guava, it'll take you on a flavor journey unlike any other. 12-ounce can available in the 12-pack. So at this time, it's only available in the variety pack, but that will probably change as they expand on that. Sweet pineapple and guava combined together. All right, so pineapple and guava with a lemonade under flavor. Let's see about that.
So does it taste like a flavored beer or like a cocktail?
It tastes, well, I'm going to tell you right now what it tastes like. All right. It smells like a sharp fruit nose. And remember, it's only 5%. So this is not a heavy hitter. It's only 5%, like Budweiser. You get an acidity on the nose. Lemonade. Cheers.
Cheers.
So you definitely get the guava, which is like a puree. It's almost like it's a little slick. You get the pineapple because pineapple is a distinct flavor. You're never going to mix up pineapple with anything else. So it tastes like pineapple juice. I don't know if it's Dole or some private label brand, whatever it is. Get an underlying lemon because they use the Meyer lemons. Now, they'll tell you on the website if you got like 3 hours because their website is so complex. It'll take forever. But they say that they'll go through all the steps and they'll say, look, the beer is irrelevant. They take a beer base and they filter it down to where it's clear, odorless, colorless. They're trying to create a vodka out of beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
They remove all the remnants of a beer.
Right. They don't want the
taste.
Right. All they want to do is, and why are they doing that? And they're doing that to get around state laws that don't allow vodka-based products at a convenience store like Georgia, for instance. Even if it's only 5%,
Yes.
they won't allow it. But they'll allow 13.9% malt beverage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's logic in that, right?
Right. Because they don't want a lot of heavy drinking. So you can't buy a 5% vodka beverage, but you can buy a 13.9% malt.
And when you buy those, Jay, and when you buy those, it's not, you don't taste anything. You don't taste none of the vodka. You don't taste none of that stuff. It's like all just like, this is
the point. That's the point I was trying to get to. They don't want the base to have any. I know. They don't want the base to have any flavor.
That's by intent.
It's intent. The base is supposed to be neutral. The flavor is coming from the guava extract, pineapple extract, or it could be dehydrated pineapple or guava. We don't know. Lemon extract. All right. They call it lemon zest. And the cane sugar and that kind of stuff. So they have hops. By law, these have to contain hops. But that's just to comply with the law, to protect the hop lobby. The hop lobby, get it? But in reality, it'll have no hop bitterness whatsoever. It'll have no appreciable beer flavor. It will have a tap water flavor. Now, these limonadas, if you get them in Mexico, they're put in ice. And, it's very hot down there in the summer, so it'll start melting. So this is going to have a water under flavor, which is supposed to have. Okay, so here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now, Trader Joe's has a hard soda limonada kind of flavors, which is 5%. And that's Italy style. That's pretty reasonable. I tried that. Decent.
They all do it. If one company comes out with it, you're going to see Aldi's got them over there at Aldi. But I didn't buy it because I had a bad experience with Aldi because they used sugar substitute, artificial sweetener. That was horrible. So you're getting a tap water undertaste, which I like tap water, but I don't really want to pay $17.49 for a 12-pack of tap water. There's a
Excuse me.
sharp.
Guess how much this bottle cost at this little bottle cost at the airport this morning?
$7.
$4.75. Little bottle. I like Fuji water. I like water. Claudia got a regular the Pepsi out of Chicago water, and she got me a Fuji, and it was $8 for two little. This is a little bottle, by the way. Okay, it's not a big bottle.
Well, I'll just mention that that's an incredibly horrible deal. Anyway,
yes.
Anyway, we've got a sharp acidity, or if you want to call it sourness, but it's not sour. A lot of people confuse sour with tart. Tart and sour are not the same. It's got a lot of tartness, probably coming from sodium citrate. It's got the pineapple, it's got the mango, it's got that. It's, if you have this mindset that you want to drink something that tastes like pineapple and guava, I said mango, but guava. And obviously a lot of people do. It's fine. I can't fault it for the tap water flavor because they say on the website they're trying to mimic a limonada with even the ice melting in the drink. So it does perfectly mimic that. So it's going to get a good score. Not my sort of thing, honestly. I don't think they sat down worrying about what I thought when they developed it. I don't take issue with it. It wasn't super expensive. Wasn't $8 for a little bottle of water, but yeah. Here's a note of advice. If you go to the airport, bring an empty water bottle and fill it from the water fountain, which is what I always do.
No, or you could bring a coffee cup, which I always do, or one of those, like Yeti type of things, and go to the water fountain, fill up my cup of water, and there you go.
Right. My nickname for an airport is the clip joint. All right.
Yeah.
No, spend cash joint,
Yeah, well, that's what a clip joint is.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I'm drinking. This is
just
my
roasted.
favorite little. This is a Brazilian brewery. They're taking over Southern California. They've got amazing breweries all over San Diego, and this is their mango beer. It's 7%, and it's a quality craft beer. There's no getting away from this. I forgot what I paid, but it was probably too much. I mean, I overpaid for water. I might as well, when you think about it, and you pay $4 or $5 for a small bottle of water, and we talk about beers and the price of beers and things like that, and you pay more for water in the airport than you do for a good beer. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is, and that ain't happening in Ronald's world. Okay.
There it is. Oh, the mango does not overpower this beer. It just enhances it. It's a quality product. It's delicious. It's smooth. It doesn't. It's not heavy in the hops or anything like that. It's just they just put enough mango in it so you know it's in there. The smell is. Do you guys remember Hawaii? Do they still make what was it? Hawaiian fruit punch? How about a Hawaiian punch? Remember that commercial?
Oh yeah, of course.
I remember Hawaiian Punch. Yeah,
that's what I'm.
I stopped drinking that mess.
Oh yeah, I mean that was yeah. But did you ever get a smell? This is weird. Did you ever get a smell that gives you a memory?
Yeah, and do you know what the Hawaiian Punch character's name is?
Oh gosh, he wore a little lei, and hey, how about a Hawaiian punch? Boom, and the girl punch.
He wore a hat made out of a coconut. His name is Punchy.
Oh, okay. Was that a commercial where that girl, a little girl, punched him out all the time, or there's something like that? It was a little cartoon. I'm sure.
Yeah, he would get punched in the face.
Yeah.
But then they took it off for television because they said it promoted violence.
I poured this a couple minutes ago. Still a little foamy head there. The can. I mean, you know, when people love their product, can you tell a book by its cover?
No.
Are we influenced by a cover? Look at all those beautiful colors and monkeys, and
You notice a lot of these IPAs, these beer
Probably,
cans.
we're probably influenced by the cover, yes. Oh, look at that
Got
little
these
monkey.
colorful designs.
Oh, look at that little monkey.
I mean, somebody takes pride in, you know, in their product. I mean, it really it's.
I don't love that adhesive label though. I get a lot of Louisiana beers like that with that little adhesive paper label. I'm not in love with that.
Yeah. It's a great product. To your health, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, just it's a craft beer out of a can, you know.
Yeah.
You go to a local brewery. This is a great thing about Colorado. I'm back here. We have these little mom and pop breweries, and they make these concoctions, and you know you're drinking something fresh and wonderful. It's different from, you know, from your Budweiser or whatever, Coors. And this is out of a can. This is just marvelous. It really is.
I'd probably like it. I'd probably like it, but maybe
like it. The nice thing is it's a good beer, and the mango does not overpower it. You know that we had that one. What was it? The chilada night. I mean, chilada. I like those chiladas. You guys taught me to like chiladas, and I know Beverage Ramble likes them. But they're salty. They're tomatoey.
Oh yeah, I can't drink that too much.
You can't drink them too much. They're very.
The ABV is low too, 3.5.
Yeah, but the
flavor, they're good.
The flavor profile on those chiladas is overpowering. I mean, it's over the top. This, I would call this a subtle mango flavor. It's just right. It's perfect.
To use one of our top words of 2024, it's demure.
It's demure. Oh, $10 word. Who? That sounds like a Dave word.
Yeah. See, I watch CNN, so I know these things. Okay.
Are you one of their viewers? The few viewers that they have.
They send me money to watch it.
Yeah, I stopped watching all the cable news. I just follow my news on YouTube, and just
poor Rachel. She got she's losing. They cut her pay scale millions of dollars. Recently.
Oh, they're doing to all the networks, even Fox. They're saying, "Hey, we got to look at these books here. How come this anchor's making this much? Y'all only on for a couple nights a week. No, we got to cut some stuff here."
CNN sends me money to watch them, and next year, starting January 1st, I'm going to switch to News Nation. So let's see how much money News Nation.
I like News Nation,
also known as WGN Superstation. How much they're going to send me? I would rather if they would show the Cubs and the White Sox, and as opposed to news all day. But anyway, all right.
Chris Cuomo and
oh no.
How about Morning Joe going down to kiss the ring of the new emperor?
Yeah, that's.
But let's not talk about Chris Cuomo from America's least corrupt family. All right.
Yeah, the nerve of his brother trying to run for mayor of New York City. I mean, come on.
Least corrupt family. Okay.
Dry hop red ale from Gordon Birch. I pronounced it correctly. It's Gordon Birch. Gordon Birch. Sorry, Birch.
I can't.
I get about $1.
I can't show you a website because there is no website.
There is none. So I'm just going to read what I've seen right here on this site called Club Trader Joe's, and they did a review of it. Yeah, I paid $1.10 for this can. It's a dry hop red ale. Easy drinking pint, slightly malty with a bounce, sometimes of initial soft toffee caramel sweetness, a slightly grainy biscuity palate, a touch of roasted dryness in the finish. That's pretty much what I have. So I've been sipping this. This is my first beer of the day, guys. So obviously you can see I'm a little thirsty.
Isn't that the best
Before I started
beer?
reviewing.
Is the first beer the best beer?
Always, always, always. And this is, like I said, this is sort of an inexpensive one. If you want to compare this to, say, they describe it as an Irish red ale. So the first one comes to mind is Killian's Irish Red, which I think that's not being made. It's not being produced. But another one is the Bell's Amber Ale, which is kind of similar in flavor. If you look at it, beautiful color, really nice. You get all the things they describes. You get the aroma of that maltiness, of that toffee. It has sort of that biscuity, sort of, like you see here, smell in pilsners, but definitely it's the aroma is definitely in this beer. So, all right, let's have at it. Cheers.
Cheers. Wasn't Killian's made by Coors?
Yes, under license.
Yeah. So that is not. Oh, also, what is the Honkers by what's the company? Goose Island Honkers Red Ale. I don't know if that's still being made. Remember that one, Jay? Honkers.
Apparently, they brought
Red
it back.
Ale.
Apparently, it's been brought back
Okay.
on a limited basis. Yeah.
But yeah, look, say what you will about Trader Joe's beers. They do put out some good stuff. Yeah, some of it, you're sad to see how it's become now what it was maybe when I moved up here, because I don't think there was a Trader Joe's when I was down in the Mobile area. I think the nearest one was in Pensacola, and I wasn't driving an hour and hour 10 minutes to Pensacola just to get beer. Moss Point was a quicker trip. Moss Point, Mississippi, to get some, King Cobra and Old English, High Gravity, and the other stuff than getting Trader Joe's stuff. But anyway,
I got
it's
some
not
bad
bad,
news.
guys.
I got some bad news. Gordon Beer of
What's
New
up?
Orleans is closed.
Really?
There was a Gordon Beer brew pub in New Orleans for at least 20 years, but it's gone now. They said they were closing. They didn't have any business. Well, that's a good reason to close.
Yeah. So, but it's not bad, guys. It's really enjoyable. You get your bangs worth. Again, I will try to get the vintage ale this week and review that. But some of the other state offerings are about, on average, their beers are about a B minus. And when I reviewed this 2 years ago, it was, about the same score I gave it. So I'll give my score when we come back around to scores.
Okay. Why do you hate beer so much?
I love beer.
Oh,
What are you talking about? I love beer.
Beer is life. It's enjoyment.
It is life. Their beers on average is a B minus, but they're still good. Unlike the stuff, the two names I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, please don't say it again. Please. I beg you.
Talk about, my goodness. Ugh. So, all right, going on to you.
Call up the website. I'll read a little bit off of it. I got stuff here.
There she blows. Where's Dogfish come from?
Delaware. Fantastically hopped and beautifully balanced. It's hard being the sequel unless you wrote the original story. Inspired by the continual hopping process we invented with 90-minute IPA, 60-minute builds on the one-of-a-kind process and flavor, crafting a solid goal hit that's found its own identity. Brewed using a boatload of intense Northwest hops, we boiled this continually hopped IPA for a full 60 minutes, adding more than 60 hop additions continuously to create a bold and timeless flavor. Continually hopped to deliver a pungently citrusy, grassy hop flavor without being crushingly bitter. 60-minute IPA is a surprisingly sessionable IPA for the craft enthusiast. You'll quickly see why this sequel has become our best-selling beer and why you'll find yourself coming back to it again and again. There's a small short video on there with showing about the process. That your traditional brewing process is they'll add at the front end of the boil, they'll add hops for bittering. Late in the boil, they'll add hops for aroma. With the continual process throughout the boiling process, they will continue. And they show on here what, I don't know if this was just for a laugh, but they show an electric football. If you're old enough to remember electric football games.
Yeah.
Two-door was the main, was the number one factory, I think, that built it. Anyway, they show the boiling pot, and on the side here, they have an electric football game at an angle, and they're rolling hot pellets into the boil, showing that it's a continuous process. I thought that was pretty neat because I loved that when I was a kid playing that electric football game.
Yes, I had one.
I had one the first year that when they began to use actual uniforms on the players. NFL teams rather than just generic red, green, yellow, the players. And back then, the goal line was still at the front end of the end zone.
At the 0 yard line.
The goalpost. And I had a game. It was the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. That was the first ones. And later, you could order all the teams if you liked to.
The Cowboy one was very popular. The Dallas Cowboy one.
Obviously, it would be. But that was a very fun game where it had a little felt football. You would put it in the quarterback's arm and flick it forward, and that was a pass. Or you could put it and he would kick it. Field goals. That brings back a lot of good memories. But the Dogfish Head here has gotten very good reviews. Beer Advocate gave it a 91, which is outstanding. Rate Beer gave it 3.81 out of 5 stars. A 96 overall and a 99 for the style. So this beer comes well regarded. And so I've had a little grip issues with my hands. I'm going to pour mine right here on the countertop.
All right.
I've got it. I'll bring it. I've got my glass over here. Just a moment.
That was a great theme song, The Rockford Files. Jim Gardner, Rockford.
Yeah, I used to watch that. I liked the way he always drove a metallic gold Pontiac Firebird Esprit, and Esprite, and a lot of people don't know about it.
And he had a mobile home on the beach in Malibu. You know how impossible that is today?
Yeah, pretty impossible.
I'm watching old episodes right now of it on Get TV.
Rockford Falls was really, he had to sue them though. There was a lawsuit.
The leisure shoe suit. Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't paying him fairly on the residuals.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, this was Maverick. I mean, this is like James Gardner, Maverick. Remember that TV show? He was a star.
What was his father's name?
I don't remember, but
Rocky.
But they love drinking beer.
Yeah.
The no-name beer. Whatever. We never knew what the name was.
Yeah, right. Like Archie Bunker drank beer.
Oh, nice head. Nice foamy head.
Once I've drank before, this beer has some of the best beer retention for the head I've ever had. It'll clump up in the bottom of the glass as you're finishing. Very good. The retention and the original head here. You got a nice bubble stream here. The nice golden appearance. And so.
All right, hold on just a second, Claude. You said you have to go. What is your score before you leave?
I just want to acknowledge Vanilla Ice is in the building. There, Ice Baby. I will give. I always judge a beer by would I buy it again, regardless of the price. And I give this a healthy 95. It's delicious, it's fun, it's enjoyable. It's a wonderful micro brew in a can.
All right.
Yeah, it's excellent. Thank you, gentlemen. Sorry, I have about 5 more minutes, but thank you for letting me slip in there. I didn't mean to steal William's time.
You're welcome. All right, back to William.
All good, Floyd. We'll see you Friday. Fandango.
Yeah, what's Friday, by the way?
Fandango Friday. Any liquor or liqueur? All right.
Okay.
William, back to William.
On the aroma, you got cedar, pine notes, tropical, very typical what you'd get from a nice IPA. Very vibrant. So one thing I noticed about this, how lively it is. This was pretty fresh when I got the 6-pack, and I've drank them down pretty fast. So it has a vibrancy, a real freshness to it in both the aroma and the flavor. So on a hump day, December 4th, 2024, cheers.
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 Cheers, William.
Cheers.
Hello,
Dave.
What's up, Sean? Sorry I'm late to the game. It was the last minute decision to come on.
Well, I'm glad you came on.
Ice,
Thank you.
ice, baby.
As by the name, y'all know I'm doing a
He's got it. There you go. You got it.
natural ice.
I can play that.
9% alcohol per volume.
All right. Well, wait. We're going to get to that, but William's doing his thing right now.
He likes it.
Very balanced. That's the first word came to mind. I think it's almost like a perfect balance for a regular IPA. I think with the proliferation of styles among the craft beer and stuff, it's almost up to the point where an IPA or like a pale ale is almost the Budweiser equivalent in the craft beer community. It's something that's, but I think this is timeless. I don't think this goes out of style when you got a very good base beer, and I guess the IPA styles, along with pale ale, really fostered the craft beer explosion in popularity. I think probably the Sierra Nevada pale ale was probably the OG, and soon that some of the IPAs followed. And almost every reputable craft beer brewer has an IPA in their lineup.
That's
and
right.
They've brewed these for so long that they've reached a real point of perfection with these. And I like it for its relative simplicity. You got water, malt, hops, and
Yeast,
and nothing else. No additives. It's just a very honest, very good beer. And like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the 6-pack I've had for the balance of it, the sessionability for a craft beer, just enough malt base sweetness that you're not drinking hop water, but it allows the hop to come out.
Oh, look. That car looks familiar.
It was a Firebird, wasn't it?
Beef.
A Pontiac
What's
Firebird.
for dinner?
Yeah.
My uncle had the same exact car. He didn't know what it
So
was.
where's
My brother
Rockford?
knows. Oh, that's a
It's a
Firebird.
Pontiac. It's a Pontiac Firebird. It's about the worst car in the snow
Oh,
ever.
God, that is like got to be the ugliest damn one that they ever made.
Oh, it's a classic. Are you kidding
All right.
me?
Well, anyway, that's what James Garner drove. He drove a Pontiac Esprit
Great.
ESPRI.
It was a
All right, William, I'm sorry, William, but people, you talk about the Rockford Files, you just open up a can of worms.
Hey. You went ahead and started this.
I did. I talked
No,
about
Jean-Pierre talked about the Rockford.
because I'm watching Rockford right now. How good of a show it was.
Oh, it was
Ooh,
excellent.
somebody had some pregame going on.
He had great style, James Garner.
All right, William, I'm sorry, William.
What's for dinner?
Costco chicken, $4.99.
Great. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby.
Freeze frame.
Some tropical hoppiness up front, citrusy, orange, goes throughout the flavor. Then you get a lingering bitterness, not extreme, but enough to let you know that you're drinking a quote unquote hoppy beer. Like I said, the balance and the sessionability, the drinkability all stand out on this. And I think it's very good. And when you roll back around, I'll have a score for it with the Taco Bell Crew intact tonight.
Okay, I love that. I love that product actually,
I like it. It's very good.
and I love the 90-minute. And I can't decide which one I like more, 90-minute, 60-minute. They both have their own little.
I think the fact there's a trickle down effect of this. They brewed the 90-minute first. They really learned how to perfectly craft it, so it made it pretty easy, I think, to make it 60-minute, which became their number one seller, which is not surprising. You know, that people like something sort of not too much, not too, a sweet spot. And I think this really hits that spot. And it could be a gateway for someone who really was drinking more of the American lagers.
Like marijuana.
Oh no, I agree. No, I agree. I agree with that about. I agree with that. Yeah, a gateway. I agree with that about a gateway or IPAs.
This would probably fit in that category. Once you might take a trial and say, "Well, I actually like this." It's not too hoppy, it's not too boozy, it's not too overwhelming, just right.
It's mellow. The beard.
Well, Santa draws time, isn't it? All right, guys. Tonight we're looking at this lovely beer here, an American Adjunct Classic, brought to us by the Anheuser-Busch Company, now known as AB InBev. It is the natural ice. This is coming in at 5.9% alcohol. There's not a whole lot of description at all on this. It's a government warning that says pregnant women should not drink. Yeah, this is it's got that black label. I believe the caloric intake on this versus the alcohol is the best that you can get out of any one of these beers. If I had to guess, I'm not really seeing it right now. I do know that somebody did do a research on this, and judging by all of the light beers and the calories and the carbs and all that, this one is the bang for your. Oh, look, there it is, 135. But that's based off of a 12-ounce can.
Right. It's still very low for a 5.9.
Very low for 5 point.
It is very low.
So if you had to do a quick calculation in your head and add 4 more ounces to that,
Wouldn't be much. Would not be much.
it's probably like 165-ish or so. That's not a whole lot.
Consumer Reports
16 ounces.
Consumer Reports considered this one time. This is a long time ago when I started doing beer reviews. Consider natural ice a better buy than Bud Ice. So I don't know what to make of that.
And you notice that
5.5. This is 5.9.
You notice that they're on the website. They're showing those glasses from Hoegaarden glasses. Okay.
Is that what those are? Hoegaarden glasses?
Looks like it. Okay, you could read that. I got it pretty blown up.
Okay. The 5.9 ABV natural or natty ice is sure to jumpstart your story with a signature smooth, refreshing taste and clean finish. The beer undergoes Anheuser-Busch's exclusive ice brewing process, which takes the beer to a temperature below freezing and leads to the formation of ice crystals, which create a signature rich and smooth taste. It's perfect for taking things up a notch when the sun goes down. All right, so there you go. They're saying go ahead, get your party on when the sun goes down. This is a really good product. I mean, I think the natural product line is very good. I've not tasted natty vodka. Might be a little reluctant for that. And I never did taste Natter Days.
You ain't missing much unless you like Kool-Aid.
No, I mean, you know where I'm a traditionalist when it comes to beers. This one's pretty good. This was probably nationwide. Just about anybody can probably pick it up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I picked up a 6-pack.
That's right. The Firebird. Yeah, yeah.
Right in the middle of my review. I
Okay,
picked
you get a 6-pack.
right in the middle of my review. I picked up a 6-pack of this for $5.99 in my local grocery store. So that's coming in at 99 cents, 99.5 cents.
Yeah.
So, another thing, I'll let you know. At this local grocery store, they also had the Outlaw for $5.49 a 6-pack.
Really?
Wow, I thought I was getting such a deal for 22 a case. I didn't even same price. If you do the math quick in your head, 5.5 is 11. That's a 12-pack. Case would be 22. So now you're not strapped down to get a case. You just pick up 6-pack for the same price.
That's true.
Yeah, I thought I was getting such a great deal, but somebody's got to get profit. So there you have it. So yeah, this is smooth. It's rich flavored. Goes down. It's got that kind of ice beer punchness to it. Little on the heavy side with taste. As you can see, the head is totally dissipated in this.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, is there any carbonation left? It's so slight you can't even brag on it. Yeah, so I'm going to give this a score. I'll give this like straight up 90. It's a good beer. The only downside I see about this is that it's a slight bit heavy.
Really? But you wouldn't know that by looking at the actual numbers, only 135.
Something's got to give it a full flavor. It's a very full flavor.
It's rich. Yeah, the flavor is rich. I drank one after work. I drank one after work today, and I was thinking about that.
Yeah, almost like it's like kind of like butter, you know.
I don't know about the butter, but
It has that effect on you, like some kind of oiliness when you have a food or something like that, where it's
That's like a diacetyl. That's an all flavor. You pick up in some of these like malt beverages, malt liquors and ice beers. They have all flavors. And that may be where you get that buttery component, I think.
Yeah, it could be.
Why do people?
Or like in a light beer,
Why do
sometimes
people
you get
just-
that little green apple skin.
yeah, green apple. Now on wait. On
I didn't hear
Total
what
Wine and
John
More.
said.
On Total Wine and More. Hold on. On Total Wine and More.
Wait, John, I didn't hear what he said, so we can't even go on with the conversation.
Jay, say what you're gonna say, then I'll make my comment.
I was saying Total Wine and More is scoring natural ice of 94 out of 100.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Total Wine and More. You sure about that?
Well, that's right. Well, they're not scoring it. That's the people that sign on, any customers that sign on and giving their score. That's what the customers are saying. All right, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
Why the last couple of years there's been some I don't know, some beer who do drink, you know, the buds and whatnot and the Yinglings. I don't know. They seem to be dissing these ice beers. You know, I think they're good. Natural ice, Bud Ice, Bush Ice, Milwaukee's Best Ice. I don't know why they seem to be dissing them. Is it because it's, I mean, about the same price point as those
I would
other
say
ones
it's
close to
probably something that they're just not used to. You know, I don't find anything wrong with them. They're a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
Or as William would say, full flavored. Get that butter note, which it could be a little turnoff on some people. You know, I kind of grab in this particular brand, I would gravitate more toward the Natty Light.
Me
Just
too.
because I think it's just a real good beer.
Right.
It's brewed well, and it goes down quick and easy.
Yep. I always did like it since 1996. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect beer, but it's enjoyable. You know.
Good for a fish fry. Ice cold, some fries and some chips
A crawfish
and
boil
a
or
little
something like that.
salad.
Yeah.
Boil, yes.
But Jean-Pierre,
Yeah.
like you're saying, cold, and I mean really cold,
Yes.
right? Not you don't let natural ice warm.
No.
Never.
Mhm.
So, all right, you want to get my score for my beer?
Sure, and any promos
All
or
right.
show and tell or
Everybody. Oh yeah, I do have a promo. Let me go ahead and grab it. Hold on 1 second. So,
So my apologies for monopolizing the entire show at the end.
hold on. Let me grab my beer.
Oh no, you didn't monopolize. You didn't monopolize the show. How do you score the drive-through red ale, Jean?
He's gone off into the other area.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
How do you,
anyway,
give the score first.
All right, for this one, as you can see, Dave, this one I had drive-through red dry hop red ale from Gordon Biersch. Biersch. This is from San Jose. It goes by the name Joseph Rao, but anyway, 7.2%. I'm gonna give this a B minus. I'll go 82 out of 100.
Oh,
So
Jean.
it's all right. It's not an amber ale.
Oh, no.
It's just
That's not
amber.
a good
It's
score.
all
You're
right.
wrong. All right.
Oh,
We love that beer.
It's my score.
We love that beer. So you're insulting us. So that's why we're getting angry.
we kind of do like it in our area.
You don't want to see me, Mr. McGee. Don't get me angry. You don't like me when I'm angry.
Right. All right. Robert Bruce Banner. Oh, David Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. So, one thing I'll probably review this weekend on my channel is this is from Creature Comfort. This is the Flash Cat IPA, Imperial IPA.
That looks like West Coast style Ghost.
I'm thinking it might be that. So here it is.
I'm saying
The lightning guys.
coming in kind of grainy. I still can't say.
Yeah, my
Yeah, your internet is screwing up just at the wrong time.
I'm still here. So can you see it right now? No, is the light? The light
really.
is killing me.
It's just the pixels. The pixels are kind of messing up. But
Yeah. Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Oh, phone's better.
I don't know. My internet service is going great.
Tether. Tether.
I don't know, but I had no problems tonight. I wasn't freezing.
no, it only started when you tried to show the beer. Maybe you're being infiltrated by the Russian government.
Tethered, but the truth is discovered.
So Flash Cat, yeah,
You think going on?
yeah, that's the problem. It's damn light. Here you go.
No, but I mean, so that where did you buy that beer?
I bought this at one of the. I
Schumacher.
bought it at Trade. Yeah, I bought it at Trader. Did I buy Trader Joe's? Yeah, I bought it at Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
They always
Trader
have.
Joe's brand.
They got a good. No, they got a good local section of stuff. Of all the local breweries.
And your Trader Joe's does. Ours is tanked.
Yeah, ours is garbage.
They
Yeah, I mean, do they have any local stuff from you guys? Do
Not
that
much.
Trader Joe's have the local stuff?
You know what?
Like,
Jean,
Parish
when it comes to local stuff that you're talking about, we don't even need to go to Trader Joe's. We got so many beer places around here that'll sell local beer.
That's right.
yeah.
It's
you
not
know,
even worth the deal.
Yeah, well, like I said, the places I go, I could go to Total Wine, I can go to local Vine, a couple other spots I can go get a lot of local stuff, but it was just right there, right down the street for me. And
We're not attacking. We're not attacking.
Or anything. It's just
it
like
sounds like you are attacking.
We're not attacking that. We're saying that the Trader Joe's where we live is pretty pitiful.
man.
So
it's ridiculous.
why would we drive 5 or 6 miles and when we could drive half a mile and get the same stuff? There's no point.
Yeah.
True. That's true. So Wildcat,
And we got our honey holes
so let me
too. honey hole.
Oh, yeah, well, never mind that. We're not talking about that on the air.
Yeah.
Not
So
allowed.
yeah. Anyway, that's what I got. I'll have some more stuff to review coming up. Just trying to get my ducks in a row, guys. But that I'll have something for Fandango Friday, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, and the Super Sunday. I'll be joining you guys as well, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. So,
Yeah, I got to think about
Peace
when I'm
out.
going to bring on. I got to think about when I'm going to bring on Fandango Friday. I
Sure.
got to think about that for a minute.
Yeah, you said that 4 times. Sean. And meet 3 times.
Yep.
Sean. 4 times. Do you drive a Jeep?
I drive a black car, a black Nissan Pathfinder 98.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because you said ducks in a row.
Just getting stuff together, man. So
Just say.
so
Yeah, but
that is it. That is it.
People always have those ducks along the dashboards. So I asked a Jeep person. I was like, "Hey, what's one of those ducks?" They're like, "Oh, it was just something that came out during the pandemic times just to make people feel better." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's not a bad thing." I said, "I was just curious." I said, "All these Jeeps driving around with ducks on their dashboards."
Yeah, I don't know why, but so
The little ducky ducks.
ducky duck, quack quack.
How's your vehicle doing, Jean?
It's doing fine. Like I said, just keep it local. Go here and there. I don't go long distance. If I am going to travel out of state, I'm renting me a car. Always.
What do you have, a Nissan what?
Nissan
Altima?
Pathfinder.
Oh, Pathfinder.
Yeah, a 98.
I
think I got one more good year with it, then it's going to be time for another one. So,
all right, I'm gonna give my.
I would highly recommend a Toyota.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give my.
I agree.
I would too. I'm gonna give my
family.
I'm gonna
If
give
you're
my
something reliable, it's going to last the long haul. Toyota. I'm still driving a 20-year-old Toyota.
I'm gonna give my score 8.5. 8. It's good. It's good, but I wouldn't be running out to go find it. But I'll give it an 8.5, a B. It's a good product. If you see it, buy it if you like this kind of stuff.
Oh, raw. I remember when you picked that up. I couldn't believe you were buying that.
Yeah, well, I got a 12-pack. Bought it at Rouse's.
I know you did.
As far as show and tell, I don't really have any show and tell right now. And as far as upcoming shows, Friday is Fandango Friday. Next Wednesday is any holiday beer. I got to think about that one. Sunday is the rest of the month. Sunday is Super Sunday. Anything you want to bring is kind of like a Joker's Wild type of thing.
Can I make a recommendation? Let's just make the rest of the month Stout Sunday.
I'm not
the rest
going.
of the month, considering it's December and it's Stout Sunday season, just make the entire.
No, that's too difficult. I'd have to go look for.
I don't know why. You and I were the only ones for Stout Sunday this past Sunday.
Well,
I tried to make it. Got caught up in some.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
We're not trying to bastardize you not for being there or any reason.
I don't have enough stouts or porters to fulfill that obligation. All right, now we're gonna go.
You have stouts. You just don't want to do it.
I do have some, but I don't have enough for the whole month. All right, so let's.
Guess what I picked up the other day?
Well, we're gonna get to that section on
Brooklyn chocolate.
William's about to tell you. Are you finished?
Just a note: the Natty Ice at 135 would be 180 for a 16-ounce serve.
180. That's still pretty low.
Yeah, it is. I've always been surprised by the Anheuser-Busch products that they do run lower in the calorie count than the Molson Coors products for comparable products and comparable ABVs. For some reason, I don't know the use of more adjuncts than the less malt. I don't know, but it is kind of surprising it does that. It's caught my attention for a long time, but I never have really found out a way to explain it. But You know,
Waiting to hear back from
I
this
guess that's
fella.
the way it is.
Trying to promote his little brewery, but he still hasn't reached back to me. So I'll send him a follow up.
I've got my Taco Bell game tonight. Omar Apollo he's working very well as the coach. He's got him going through the paces very well, and he's worked out very well. I'm going to for the Dogfish Head 60-minute for your traditional IPA. I don't think it could really get much better than this.
Nope.
It clicks all the boxes. It's very, very tasty, and so I'm going to give this one a hot with an endorsement from the Dish of Hot. That's
Oh,
approval. I've added this to my scoring system. The seal of approval from the Dish of Hot. So combined, I would give this a 97.
Wow.
Because I don't really think for this, for this type of just your standard IPA, 6% to 6.5 range, it could get much better than this one, really. So I think it's deserving of the fire plus the Dish of Hot endorsement.
Man.
You'll notice if you pay the 20 cents for the Dish of Hot, you get more. So
he charges 20 cents for hot sauce at Taco Bell now.
the Dish of Hot and the Verde salsa, you do get quite a bit more, as you can see by the size.
So what is the Dehisha hops? Hot. What is that?
That was a recent addition to their lineup. You would get
Did they give any I see there's roses across the top. So I see that must be a Mexican hot sauce. That's what do they call those guys that play the guitars? They have that on their little tuxedos and whatnot.
Flamenco. But anyway,
Okay.
I think it's deserving of the rating. But the Dish of Hot was a recent addition that if you bought a certain entree, you would get this with it. And it was quite popular, so now you can get this as a separate item if you order off the kiosk. It's like 20 cents. So that, they sold out of it at one of the Taco Bells here. They had 14,000 packets of it.
I never had their breakfast. Their Taco Bell breakfast.
Just for the record.
Might give me gas.
Dude. I eat no fast food other than Popeyes. That's it. And it would be chicken on the bone.
Yeah.
That's the bone.
When it's hot off the grease, it's the best.
I only eat regular chicken, no chicken nuggets, no chicken strips, no chicken sandwich, no chicken wings. I only eat real food.
That's right.
No comment.
Horse hockey. Horse hockey.
All right, now William, any promos or show and tell or anything?
Looking forward to the weekend. We got the college football a lot of teams are in the 3-loss conundrum. Who's going to make it as a 3-loss team? That seems to be one of the main storylines.
LSU's right there.
So
3 losses.
No,
No, they got 4 losses.
by Syracuse beating Miami, that put Clemson in the ACC championship game versus SMU.
Miami lost?
Miami, they got beat by Syracuse last Saturday.
Woo.
Syracuse quarterback.
Hot quarterback, man. That guy is good.
Syracuse quarterback used to be at Ohio State. So he probably didn't hurt.
Also on the Miami quarterback.
No, the Ohio
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. He's a Heisman candidate. But yeah, look,
So
it's going to be interesting, these championship games and how right now Alabama would be in. But that's subject
they
to
got to
change.
root hard.
Oh, that was going to be it.
Yeah.
You know who beat
They're
them?
rooting hard.
Who never beats anybody in the SEC? Vandy.
I know.
Took them out.
Vanderbilt? What?
Yes, sir. Vandy.
Well,
Vandy.
Here's the situation. Bama's going to be rooting hard for SMU, really hard, so they win and then they can get in. And Clemson is removed, and Alabama will get in. That will be a great scene. Alabama going to Notre Dame if that's the matchup, and see how Alabama plays in the elements. That's going to be the fun part of this playoff is how these teams in the South have to go up to the Northeast.
Is not deserving of any kind of a playoff spot.
Yeah, they have 3 losses: the loss to Oklahoma and the loss to Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt,
to me, I think did it in.
They lost to Vanderbilt, the patsy of the SEC. They lost to Vanderbilt.
Yep, it's not their year.
No deserving.
But did anybody expect it's going to be their year? Look, Kalen DeBoer's following the great Nick Saban. The fact they got 9 wins, that's remarkable right there.
Yeah, there was going to be a drop. There was going to be a drop off. What, William?
They did beat Georgia.
Yes,
that's true.
So
and that's another reason why they're going to root for Texas.
South Carolina
hard for Texas to get Georgia.
Wait, South Carolina, what?
They could be playing as well as anybody in the country right now.
Yep, went to beat Clemson. Beat Clemson.
They beat Clemson, but so it's there'll be a lot of complaining come Sunday night, Monday morning. But
oh yeah, a lot of complaining. David, any show and tell or promos?
I do have a few things. Just give me a minute.
All right. And then we're going to shut it down, and I'm going lay down.
We know.
Me too.
On Busters.
Ronald, you mentioned earlier, someone mentioned about paying for bottled water at the airport.
Yeah.
Bottled water is the most popular non-alcoholic beverage purchased.
Really?
I was surprised by that. It beats out soda 36 to 33% in the Statistica latest analysis.
Club soda. I like club soda. Ugh.
And it's probably William is probably the worst value on the market.
It is. They're making a ton of money off of that. But people have become conditioned to buying bottled water and thinking it's better than tap water, so they'll pay for it. But I would if someone asked me that question off the street, what's the most popular non-alcoholic beverage? I would have not said bottled water.
No, but these days. All right, now what are the show and tell products?
I just have one I'd like to share. I found this in Metairie, Louisiana.
Oh,
Black
yes.
chocolate stout. An imperial stout, as y'all can see, it's 10% alcohol. This is by our friends from Brooklyn Brewery. And I have not
I've tried that.
Years.
That's the chocolate stout, Dave?
Jean, it's not just chocolate stout, it's the black
Good.
stout.
It's good. That is superb.
Yeah.
Superb.
Fantastic.
A real winner.
This is the winter 2024 edition. So,
Funny thing is, it doesn't use any chocolate. There's no chocolate in it. It's just the malts make it taste like chocolate.
wow, that's amazing. So, why do you call it black chocolate sauce?
Because it just tastes like chocolate, but there's no chocolate in it. It's
Does
just
it taste like should it taste like dark chocolate or should it just taste like chocolate?
It
says dark chocolate flavor.
They don't add chocolate, so it's whatever your palate decides it is in your mind.
Wait, this one's a tanker, man. At 10%, this is same equivalent of Tin Vitty. And it's brought to us by our friends at Brooklyn, which we don't even get any of their beers here anymore.
Not really, no.
They smuggle this in due to the holidays. The funniest thing about Brooklyn is that they had the Brooklyn regular beer, and then there was a pizza place called Brooklyn Pizza. You can go there and get a pizza, which was a New York style pizza. And they served Brooklyn lager.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's horrible.
It has been horrible, but Bumpyisms did it for 2024, and Alex, the beer master, did it, and they said it was really good this year because it was really nasty for the last 4 years. It was a fiasco. They say aged for months in 4 rows of small batch. Well, we'll see. Extremely limited. Yeah, I'd go along with that because I never see it. Only 11.5. They dropped the ABV.
Wow.
Used to be
Goose
12.
Island is not right now. I guess, guys. I guess I was gonna call my friend of mine. She can send me a bottle. I think it's 14.7%.
Yeah.
Right now, the ABV for Goose.
Oh yeah, it's strong. Ooh.
You already got yours, Jay?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got to get a friend of mine who can send me a bottle. She's in North Carolina. Right? What's the ABV up there, William? I think is anything, right?
2024.
The original one is 14.7.
I was not going to pay $22.99. That was the cheapest place that had 2 variants. And I was like, for a beer, you can get a bottle of
William.
Here in North Carolina, the original one is $13.99 at Total Wine.
$13.99. That's what I paid. That's
I
exactly
paid
right.
$12.99.
$24.99 for the vanilla.
No, those are my
William.
area for $22.99.
$13.99 is their base. That's their.
Yeah, that's what I paid. What beverage ramble? We're about to get off the air. What?
Y'all got ripped
I'm
off.
about to say, William, what is the high ABV in North Carolina, right? Doesn't matter for beer?
I think it's 15 to 16.
Okay.
16.
All right. Cool. All right. Because here in Georgia is only 14. We're going to go high as 14. So
Yeah, it's at least 15. I think it's 15 to 16.
So I'm going to see if she can send me a bottle. I'll handle the shipping and receiving and all that crap.
Where does she live in North Carolina?
She lives outside of Cary.
Okay, that's the Research Triangle Park area. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a couple of Total Wines and more. I could summon her to get it, and just let me know what the cost for shipping and all that, and packaging. Package it very well and send it to me.
Whoa, mouse. Zebrin.
Yeah. Well, folks, thanks for joining. It's been a great hangout, and see y'all Friday night for Fandango Friday. Sorry, and Beverage Ramble. You can close this out with your sign off. Thanks for William in North Carolina for joining. David Ice Baby in Louisiana, myself in Louisiana, Beverage Ramble in Georgia, and Claude Diamond in Colorado tonight.
All right, everyone, enjoy your week. Be safe. Stay warm. I know the weather is very frigid wherever you are, especially here in the Southeast. But for the rest of you, stay warm, stay hydrated, stay out of trouble. Of course, this weekend, final weekend of college football. Enjoy the weekend of games, and we'll see you on Sunday. What are the matchups? But anyway, please be safe the rest of the week, guys. Bye bye, North America. Bye bye, world.
Bye, everybody.